Good morning, everybody. Um, Happy first weekend for the month of August. I do know that kids are getting ready to spend their final week for their summer vacation time before kids are getting ready to go back to school. We know, that we just have to, keep our mind focused and, just remember to keep believing in themselves. All right. Um, Whoa. For the past couple of days or so, I've been, I've been, staying busy the whole time, helping everybody out, just to let you know that we are truly grateful, for, just because, that everybody, in the workplace, are friendly. They're still caring, for one another, because I know I've been working for the past 2 months as of right now, uh, and most of all, I would just wanted to give thanks to thank God for for waking me up this morning, sincerely, you know even though even though besides I told I was being told that they were never ever gonna put me to work in the morning time, and I was like, no, don't do that, because because it was gonna be too hard for me to be doing it in the morning shift. I was like, come on, man, you know working in the evening shifts is just definitely wonderful, to work hard, to make good money for that, because we don't, you know we come here, to help this community, build a better place for everyone. Most importantly, that so so we and I saw this new this new medical building, they're planning to build a new hospital sometimes, in the near future. I cannot, and I don't know how long it will take for them to construct, but it's up to God's timing. Will decide whether or not to finish it, you know. Okay. So yeah, you know, so you know, even though if it's a good day, life is pretty long. Because whenever I just got out there, and I feel like, and I said to myself, I just want to go back and forth, I just want to go back and forth, you know, because it helps me to build bodies and better minds for myself, just to get more ideas for myself, it's a very good feeling, And yesterday, by the time me and my family just got home from work, we have to take our dog to the bayou, which is about 5 minutes away from home. That's not too bad, So, and we know, because we know time may be running out, but it's not too late, because I still gonna do it, I'm still gonna, have to trust myself, building good posture all around you, you know, trying to get you more hours of sleep properly so you can be active, and be ready to go, and yeah, so just remember that, because just remember that you're not alone, because because when I go sit in the office, like I would rather be watching, I don't know about Netflix or Hulu, or especially on YouTube, while I'm just taking a break, so yeah, and that's a good thing. It happened, when my body starts to get tired, I'm like, you know what? I just didn't feel like walking because my legs was too tiring for me to go all the way around, So, you know, but that's how life it can be for this time of year, So, and yeah, and and my birthday is not uh, is not for another month, and I don't know what I might do on my birthday. Should I just stay home, or go out with my family, or go with my friends? I don't know. We'll see what happens, and see what the plans it will be, So, just before I go, I just wanted to say, thank you, God, for giving me another year and another opportunity to, move forward, so we can, continue to grow continuously. That it does not take away our freedom, you know. So just to let you know that, because I know, you know, the medical buildings, you know, in TMC, from where I'm working at right now, you know, it's gonna take a long time, you know, to build another facility, you know. So we will probably gonna give you some updates, you know, throughout the time being, you know. So we just gotta be on the lookout for ourselves, you know. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I just wanted to say thank you all very much for everything today. It's Saturday morning, you know. You know, I'm not too worried about getting up, you know, going to work, because I was like, man, I could have been in shock when they put me on there, you know. You know, but, you know, nothing to worry about, you know, going through difficult situation, things like that, because it could have been very uncomfortable if it didn't, you know, or if it did, you know. All right. Well, anyway, today, I'm gonna I might go to the store, you know, buy something for lunch today, because I'm gonna be, you know, taking my lunch back with me to work. Every time I do that, you know, it's very important for me to bring my lunch back with me all the time, you know, so we can stay healthy, you know. And let's continue with our journey, you know. All right, guys. So I hope you have an amazing Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and the gym is not going to be open for another 3 weeks. I'm very excited for that, you know, and I'm glad we signed up for that for the past 2 days, you know, unless if I need somebody who can help me out with my weight, you know. Okay. All right. So have a nice morning, and God bless you. I love y'all so much. Keep your head up and stay strong, and enjoy your Saturday.